And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. Here's a look at some of the stats for Anthony Edwards.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Barrett at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Big can out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Irving at the shooting guard.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Quickly up top, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Right side Irving. Fires from deep. And the 3-ball is good. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Barnes. And again, it's Minnesota.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Quickly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Quickly the pass to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Quickly. Rebound Minnesota. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dick passes to Quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Barnes outside. Back to Quickly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Oh, here's Edwards. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him. Dick passes to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Now, here's Quickly. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Here's Dick after the basket by Minnesota. Quickly looking it over. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Verdon. Outside Edwards for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 11.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Jones checked in for Quickly. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's Pirtle. Hits it from about 6 feet away. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it, now guarded by Verdon. Here's Big Cat, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Barnes can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 22. Gobert with it. Still scoreless. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Dick.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the Raptors miss again. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And he's good on the three ball. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Here's Big Cat, covered by Barnes. Pass to Big Cat. Back to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After Tyus Jones getting his shot to go from deep. And on the way from Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Onside, Barrett. Over Edwards. That misses off the backboard.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Big Cat. Barrett covering. Big Cat gets the bucket.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Jones looking for an opening. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Now here's Barnes. Talking about that win against the Lakers. He was a big factor in that game as well. Dick wide open. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Now the Timberwolves with it. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's Jones. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Big Cat. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barnes outside. The three. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from three, this guy is almost unguardable.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Toronto, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Pirtle. And it's Mitchell in for R.J. Barrett. Now here's Irving. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 19 points for Big Cat.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Here's Barnes following the three by Minnesota. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Big Cat, covered by Barnes. Irving for three. Connects from three-point range. He's got 12.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. The drive by Barnes. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Out to Edwards. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Dick. Randle against Robinson. Back to Dick. Now Mitchell. Toronto working the ball around now. There's the three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Going inside and finished off by McDaniel.
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
Mitchell sets the screen for Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Barnes hits them both. Randall outside. Goes up off. And it's wow! He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And with as many... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Jones is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Dick. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. Randall down low. Robinson on him. Mitchell outside. To the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's McDaniels. Good on the triple. McDaniels got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Dick. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Here's Jones. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Trains the three-pointer.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Pass to Dick. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Jones. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He has 5.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Jones dishes to Mitchell. The layup missed. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dick can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game. and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Pass to Mobo. Toronto working the ball around now. Jones against Allen. Jones in the post. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jones has got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Allen against Jones. It's Dick on the wing. Still yet to score. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Edwards passes to Allen. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was. Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Jones, the pass to Dick. Fires from the wing. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Raptors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. The drive by Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Big Cat, he's checked in for Plumlee. Irving comes in for McDaniels. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Grayson Allen. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA, and that's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Puts it up from 7. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
That one misses. Minnesota's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Got that bucket in no time at all. Edwards got 34 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Mitchell outside. Barnes outside. Launches it. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Big Cat, the pass to Randall. Here's Big Cat with the shot. Robinson pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Out to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 37.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Quickly finds Robinson. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. Robinson sets a screen for Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Minnesota. Here's Big Cat, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Edwards, good.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Robinson down low. And here's quickly for three. Rebound, Minnesota. And he drives in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Got a piece of it. Randall with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Edwards looking it over. Here's Big Cat. Trains it from beyond the arc. Big Cat's got 28 points for the game.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Quickly finds Barrett. Will it go? And the basket is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Edwards. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell outside. Barrett with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Barrett. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Big Cat. Back to Edwards. From downtown, sinks the triple. He's got 44.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And not having Steph Curry's presence on the floor is so tough. Obviously, he's a huge part of their offensive strategy, and I know why.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Raptors.
They couldn't shut.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Gobert. Edwards is out there with Big Cat. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer him there.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Barnes up top. Here's Big Cat, covered by Barnes. On the wing, Irving shoots the 3. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the paint. It's Edwards on the wing. Barrett covering. Here's Big Cat. Banked in off the glass. And that's now 30 points for Big Cat.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. A 3 from Quickly. Here's Barnes. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Irving. It's rebounded by Dick.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Barnes, bounce pass. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Big Cat can't hit. The Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Barrett slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Edwards. Pass to Big Cat. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Big Cat's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nobody near Barnes. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Out to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Out to Edwards. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
The 3 from Barnes in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First. this second half.
Here's Big Cat, defended by Pirtle.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Irving. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Quickly. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Barnes looking around. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Big Cat's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Over in the corner, Edwards. The 3 ball. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now, here's Quickly. This one for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Pass to Dick. They need this. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Irving for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort. You're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Barrett, no good. Here's Big Cat. He's got 44. For three, Edwards, and another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with this passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Barrett, no good.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Big Cat, and another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Raptors shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Barnes finds Dick. And here is Barnes. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Randall, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Jones. Pass to Dick. From past the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Randall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Bird.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Pass to Dick. Outside, Jones. Here's Barrett. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways.
And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Jones, the pass to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barnes has got 26 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside, Edwards. Randall from outside. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Here's Barrett. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter. Randall right side. And Randall throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Raptors 5 right now. Mitchell Robinson out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And Minnesota has possession. Kicks it out to Allen. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to Barnes. Robinson a screen on Randall. Barnes passes to Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Minnesota making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Kicks it out to Allen. Jacks up a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his fourth assist in this one.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Faster quickly. Now, here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Payne. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Robinson to the inside. Jones, no luck. Minnesota with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And he gets it to go. Randall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 28 points for the game.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
It's stolen by Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mitchell passes to Jones. Can't get it to fall. It's stolen by Jones. Minnesota calls timeout. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Randall against Barnes. Pass to Plumlee. Over Robinson. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Quickly. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Jones against Allen. Pass to Barnes. In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. He takes it in. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Plumlee. Outside for Randall. From deep. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
To the middle. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Minot. Shoots over Walter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Raptors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Jones against Allen. And the basket by Jones. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. A floater. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Great open look there. 14 points for Tyus Jones.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Randall kicks to Allen. Releases. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And here's quickly for 3. Minot pulls it in.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Allen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And here's Jones. And let's get an update on Jaden McDaniels' injury with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. And from what he can tell, he said it doesn't appear to be a terrible injury. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's Walter. It's stolen by Randall. Inside. Plumlee in the post, guarded by Robinson. And the Timberwolves call timing.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Outside for Randall. Clock at 4. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Randall's got 12 points now in the quarter. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
They get it again. They need this one. Dick can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Bangs home the trifecta.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
Here's Edwards. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. And he goes right over Mason, Plumlee, and slams it down.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Pass to Barnes. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
And here's quickly for three. It's good from long range.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work hard.
Good, that's another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Cat.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than...
And another one falls.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number, tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. Another one goes. Incredible.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.